What's up with your boy Rooks, here with another book review. It's your boy. Today I'm reviewing a book called The Book of Fate by Parinoush Saniee. This book was originally published in 2013. The Book of Fate is basically a 50-year story about a regular woman, Persian woman in Iran, just going through life. Unfortunately, her life took a lot of turns just by being regular in Iran. Especially in the time that she was a child, she couldn't just fall in love regularly. She couldn't get married regularly. Everything happened to be some type of huge trial. After falling in love the first time in her teenage years to a local heartthrob pharmacist, he was physically accosted by her brothers, and she was immediately married off to somebody that she didn't know. This guy that she didn't know happened to be a revolutionary, and that made her life go through a whole bunch of hoops that it actually really didn't have to. Made the book really exciting. I like the way she takes us through Iran's history through her life. Basically, everything that happened in Iran affected her and her family in a real personal way. And you can see it. I have to say my favorite character in the book is her friend Parinoush. I think she was an older lady in the book, and she was there for her the whole book. She didn't really like her at first because she was cheating on her husband, and everybody knew about it. She was cheating on her husband in her younger years, but honestly, if it wasn't for her, she wouldn't have made it out of half of these situations alive. At the end of the book, the guy she fell in love with and was broken apart from when they were young appears back at the end of the book, and this was probably the saddest part of the story for me, even though there was a lot of dying and killing in the whole movie. This part sucked the worst because this woman, the protagonist, took care of everyone her whole life. She really didn't care about herself very much. She just took care of everybody. Her husband, her kids, friends, everything. When it came time for her to actually spend some time and maybe even get back with her only true love of her life, it was her children who stood in the way of it. It really, I was really astounded that all they cared about was the fact that it would embarrass them if their mother was to get into a romantic relationship with somebody she actually liked at such a young age. And at the end of the book, she decided not to do it, and I felt like that was really sad. As you can probably tell or notice, I've been reading a lot of books that involve the Middle East here. I don't think that you have to have that special interest to enjoy this book. I definitely suggest that you check it out. So that's The Book of Fate by Parinoush Saniee. If you've read it, leave a comment, let me know what you thought about it, and any other books that you suggest that I should read.